Hey guys, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Today I wanted to talk about my favorite books of 2016. Another year has passed and I haven't read as much as I wanted to. And hopefully this year I'll read more. What concerns my least favorite books, I don't have any apart from, of course, Allegiant. So, today I wanted to talk about my favorite books, and I'm going to talk about 5 books, my top 5, and these books weren't published in 2016, but I have read them in 2016, so here they are. First of all, I want to talk about The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I read this book in January, I think, or February. It was the beginning of the year, and I remember really liking it. I gave it a 3.5 star on Goodreads because, first of all, it has a very complex language. That is because it has a language of its own. In fact, this beautiful book has a glossary at the beginning, or at the end. This book has a glossary at the end where every strange word that you see in this book is explained. And at first I didn't know there was this glossary because, of course, it's at the end of the book, but I just couldn't get into it at first. But halfway through, I began really liking it. It's not your typical YA. I think it's not YA. I think it's a new adult fantasy, and there isn't this gushy romance between a boy and a girl. There is a romance, but it is slow, and that's what I really liked about this book. Also, the world building is amazing. This book is set in a futuristic world in London, which is under the control of an organization called Scion. This organization goes against a part of the population which is clairvoyance, and these clairvoyants are people with special abilities, and our main character Paige has a very rare ability, and so she is hunted by the government. The next best book that I read in 2016 is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I already done a review about this book and I'll leave the link down below. I gave this book 4 stars and it was just a great first book in a trilogy. I hope I enjoy the rest of the series as much as I did enjoy this one. The next book on this list is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I don't know if you can see it, this is the cover. I don't own a physical copy of this book, but I read it on my phone last year during my last school year. I gave it 4 stars just because the ending, I mean, it's very realistic and I enjoy that, but it was so sad. And I just remember crying, and then I saw the movie, and the movie was a great adaptation, and just read it. It's a very emotional book. This book is about a woman called Louisa Clark who loses her job, and about a man called Will Traynor who gets in a very bad accident and loses the ability to move. Next on my list, I have The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. It's about a boy named Charlie who loses a friend right at the beginning of his freshman year of high school. It is written in letters addressed to who reads, and he just talks about his experiences in high school. Charlie is a very innocent 15-year-old, and I can't believe he has gone through all those crazy things. And yeah, it's just a very, very intense book, and I gave it 5 stars. Lastly on this list, I have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. This book. Okay, we all know what Harry Potter is about, and I am late to the party, but I have read this book this year. I have finished the series this year, and maybe it was a good thing that I read it now that I'm older. It's just my favorite series of all time, and J.K. Rowling is a genius, and this is also my favorite book in the series, probably. So yeah guys, those were my favorite books of 2016, and next week I'll be talking about the books I'll read in 2017, so I'll see you next time. Bye!